effective conflict management in the workplace. As all of us work in environments where just about everybody faces are different, so are their mannerisms. We spend about one third or more of our days in a place that sometimes can be enjoyable or, on the other hand, outright hostile. Work can be a place of serenity if you enjoy your job, or as hostile serenity, or as hostile as much as possible, causing the employees to not want to show up. In many cases, conflict in the workplace can be totally avoided, even though it seems that workplace conflict is just a natural fact of life. We've all seen situations where different people with different goals and needs come into conflict, and we've all seen the often intense animosity that results between individuals. According to the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, workplace violence has gone from mere verbal altercations to outright homicide. The term routine is, as we all know. Even though conflict exists, it should not be viewed as a bad thing necessarily. If it is resolved effectively, it can lead to growth in the workplace. When conflict is dealt with effectively, it can 1. Increase understanding, 2. Increase group cohesion, and 3. Improve self-knowledge in the workplace. Meaning, if we are not ignorant of others around us, say someone's religion, their nationality, their culture, and so on, we can better understand and tolerate the others. 2, as I said, increase group cohesion. After a conflict has been effectively dealt with, people find the sense of working with others again, and now so production always goes up if it was effectively dealt with, rather than backfiring where people just totally shut each other down. If not, we can have the total opposite. As I said, results can be quite damaging. We see personal dislike breakdown in teamwork, or further, those who could have been instrumental to the team can be lost, and a downward spiral begins. To effectively resolve conflicts in the workplace, managers need to consider the Thomas-Kilmann conflict mode, or TKI, which can help you. It was done in the 1970s. It can help you to identify which style you're working with at work. You can have one competitive. This person likes to take a firm stand and know what they want. They can be good in terms of they're good in terms of emergency. They know what to do. It can be bad because they will sometimes berate others, treat others really like feeling bruised, or or resentful. And you have the collaborative tends to meet the needs of everyone involved. Can be highly assertive. Unlike competitors, they cooperate effectively. And 3, we have the compromising, who tends to find a solution that will at least partially satisfy everyone. Compromise is useful when the cost of conflict is more higher than losing ground. And 4, we can have accommodating, which tends to have a willingness to meet the needs of others at their own expense. Not very assertive, but highly cooperative. When people do not return favors, this sometimes can be harmful because this position is unlike they give best to outrage. And you have 5, which is avoiding, which they said is the worst. Try not to have that type of approach to conflict, where you avoid totally to deal with it, because avoiding is not going to get rid of it. You have to face it head on. And this type of person tends to evade the conflict entirely, avoid controversies, accept the fault. I'm going to accept the blame just to get it to go away, and not trying to hurt anyone's feeling, and can be useful when victory is impossible. Say, for instance, you're and avoid, because you have some people who won't take the wrong at all. And you'll be sitting there for hours and hours trying to hammer out. Don't look at the wrong that they did to you. Let's work on a solution, and they're gonna keep going and going and never get anywhere. So it can be useful then to say, what, avoid hitting that point again. If they're gonna keep going, and we're not gonna get anywhere. I was going to say amen in church. To close, when resolving conflicts, consider these pointers. Make sure that good relationships are the first priority. Make sure that your people that you're working with tend to look to have a good relationship. That should be the first priority. Not saying, okay, because I'm friends with Betty Sue, I'm going to make sure she is, she is right in whatever situation. She could be downright wrong because I like her more. She's going to get it right. No, we're gonna do it unbiasedly. And then again, keep people and problems separate. Pay attention to the interests that are being pursued. Always listen first and talk second, because a lot of us, God gave us 2 ears to listen and 1 mouth to speak, but we talk more than sometimes we listen. And we should set out the facts, explore options together, and by following these pointers, we can often keep contentious discussions positive and constructive. This helps to avoid the antagonism or dislike that so often causes conflict to spin out of control.
Thank you. Next word. Brad.